Well, good evening, everyone, or good morning, wherever you are. It is Friday. How is everyone? It's good to see you guys today. Thanks so much for joining us. Tonight, that is. Let me move that. There we go. I wanted to pin that comment. So how is everyone today? It's good to see you guys. Thank you so much for joining us for this late night, Friday night, No Man's Sky live stream. I know it's probably Friday morning for many of you, and I do appreciate you guys joining us today. So we've got Dustin. Hello, how are you? It's good to see you. And Nurse Nerd Gamer, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks so much for joining us. So Dustin says, why is just about every YouTube making complaint about the Impala SZ being a slow car? That is a good question. I haven't tested it yet. I haven't tested it. I haven't purchased it yet, but I think what I think's happening, and I saw a little bit of this before going live tonight. I think what's happening is that Rockstar's Newswire specifically states that the Impaler ZZ or SZ, excuse me, was designed for drag races, but it can't be used in drag races. So I think that's why a lot of content creators are complaining about it. Me personally, I'm not a fan of drag racing. I like the look of the car because it reminds me of those classic 1990s muscle sedans that Chevy, has been known to put out back then. So that's kind of why I like it. Nurse Nerd Gamer, well, I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to start here really soon. I just want to make sure that I'm caught up on chat, and I want to check my stats before we begin. Sorry about that. I don't expect a large crowd tonight. Typically, whenever I have a No Man's Sky live stream, late at night like this, for me at least anyways, they're relatively small, and it's more or less us. There probably won't be anybody else here, but that's no big deal. We're here to have some fun. You guys are going to watch me muddle through and stumble my way through at least phase 1 of the Omega Expedition. So I haven't tried the expedition yet, and I'm looking forward to it. This is the first chance that I've had to actually experience the Omega update. So I'm pretty stoked about it. I know some of the other No Man's Sky content creators kind of spoiled it with the experimental branch, the experimental update for PC on Steam, but that's one of the reasons why I decided not to run any kind of an expedition from the Steam version of the game. I didn't want to spoil it either for myself or for anyone else. Well, Dustin, I will be putting out a car customization and review video for it once I purchase it, so that's definitely going to be coming. Okay, so let's begin, shall we? Let me double check my stats in OBS, and I hope you guys are all doing well. Again, thank you so much for joining us tonight. And if you haven't done so, please do me a massive favor, hit that like button. It helps out the channel a ton. Also, if you are new here, I am OddMan105, aka the Odd One, and this is a late night Friday night No Man's Sky live stream. We'll probably be on for about 2 hours. So I'm going to muddle my way through as much of this expedition as I can. So don't have high expectations of this coming from me. I'm going to muddle my way through. We're going to have some fun, and that's going to be about it. So who do we have out there? Lights Ocean. Hey, what's going on? Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so what do we got? We're good here, we're good there. Okay. Put that on pause. Fix this. All right, and I think we're ready to transition. Let's bring it up. Let's go. And again, Lights Ocean, thank you so much for joining us. It's good to see you. And guys, seriously, if you haven't done so, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button. It helps out the channel a ton. All right, so we're going to start. Now, with the Omega update, many of you guys know this already, but you don't have to start a new save to begin the expedition. You can use an existing save, so that's exactly what we're going to do. Lights Ocean, yes, long time no see. It's been complete chaos since my last live stream for No Man's Sky. There's been a lot coming down the GTA Online pipe, so that's where a lot of my content has been. But I've tried to squeeze as much No Man's Sky content in as possible. So I've been craving No Man's Sky for the past 2 weeks, to do a live stream, that is, but you know, IRL stuff gets in the way, and of course, with this being my job, I have to do what's best for the channel and what's best for the community as much as possible. So that's one of the reasons why I've been trying to combine as much Grand Theft Auto content and No Man's Sky content into my daily schedule as possible. But it is good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. Dustin, no, I just said that I haven't purchased it yet, and that's going to be coming sometime next week. Okay, so we're going to take this Utopia save with 82 hours on it. We're going to take this save. So let's take this one. And again, thank you guys so much for joining us. Let's do this. So I believe this save is currently at the Space Anomaly. So we're going to run over to this kiosk, move a few things, because as part of the update, with starting a new expedition from a previous save, you can move certain items for use from your current save into the expedition and use it during the expedition. So that's what we're going to do. That should make this process a little bit easier. That way you guys don't have to watch me farming things like carbon and a lot of the basic resources for 20 or 30 minutes. And we can actually get down to the meat and potatoes of the expedition itself. So let's do this, and I hope you guys are all doing well. Yay, Space Anomaly. Now, I will say that, here's my Utopia Speeder. I will say that you can create copies of multi-tools and starships, but that comes at a cost of nanites. I don't expect any space combat during the expedition, so I'm not going to need this starship, just in case. I have this one pre-selected, so if I want to copy it, I can. As a matter of fact, let me check my current multi-tool. Okay, so it's fully upgraded. We've got the neutron cannon that's fully upgraded, which is going to completely wreck face with 165,000 damage. So this thing's going to be an absolute beast. Okay, so we've got a fully upgraded scanner on this one. Now, again, I'm going to have to come back to the Space Anomaly after I start the expedition, once we hit that phase at least, to pick up all of this stuff. But I don't anticipate any space battle, excuse me, so I'm not going to use the starship necessarily. It depends. If we hit a point where we've got to kind of fight through a pirate battle or something like that, maybe I'll consider it. Okay, so here's the new kiosk. Excuse me. Expedition Terminus. Excuse me for 1 second. Sorry about that. Okay. So as you can see, 4 weeks left. It's a little more than 4 weeks, but... Okay, start an expedition and go on a journey alongside the whole community. The exclusive phase rewards earned on expeditions are available to all saves. Expedition 12 Omega brings travelers together from across the furthest reaches of reality as they consider their place in the universe. Okay, not really much to consider. Let's select equipment. Okay, so we do have some technology and cargo that we want to move. So for technology... oh, wow, I can take those? I thought that the technology had to be prepackaged. Probably because I don't know what these are yet. So these are Sentinel weapons for... You know what? Yeah, I think we're going to take those, but I need the advanced mining laser. We need that. We need the economy scanner. Dustin, that's the whole point of having this new update to the expedition. You don't get the multi-tool at the beginning of the expedition, but once you reach a certain phase in the expedition, you have the option of purchasing a copy of that multi-tool. You don't just get the multi-tool for free. You have to actually buy it with nanites, and it'll create a copy of it for you. So that keeps it from being overpowered. And nanites are relatively hard to get at the beginning of the game, or beginning of the expedition, that is. So what else do we have? So we've got, this is Scatter Blaster, that's a Starship. Okay, that's a Photon Cannon. We don't need that. And this is Scatter Blaster. So I'm going to take these Sentinel Weapon Shards and these Exosuit Fragments. We'll bring those as well. What else? And this stuff is really easy to get on a normal save. So for cargo, I don't have any other technology, huh? Okay, this is, yeah, Scatter Blaster, Photon Cannon. All ships have a Photon Cannon, so we don't need that, and I'm not using the Scatter Blaster. Yeah, we've got nothing else. Okay, so what else? Okay, so for this, sodium might be a problem. I need all the fungal mold. We need that. Let's take a quarter stack of dihydrogen. Let's take a half a stack of ferrite dust. Let's take half a stack of oxygen. Let's see. Pugnium, we are going to need some of this, but we won't need that much. Hold on a minute. Let's see. I think I got some more. Here we go. Let's take half a stack of this. We will take all of the wiring loom. That stuff comes in handy. We need the silver. We need the 5 microprocessors. We need the salt. Let's see, where's the cactus flesh? Cadmium we need. We'll bring that. Deuterium we don't need. Hermetic... I guess I can bring the hermetic steel. I probably won't need it because you get that as a reward. Excuse me. We do have a bunch more salvage data. The wiring loom is actually for building other technology in the game, and it comes in handy. Most of the ship upgrades and excuse me, multi-tool upgrades require a wiring loom. So you absolutely have to have it. I got a massive freaking dinosaur skull in here. Now the uranium, that's good for Starship launch fuel. We'll bring the uranium, even though I probably... Well, you know what? We won't need it. We won't need it. If we need it, we'll mine it, I guess. Okay, that we don't need. Sodium nitrate. I think we're going to need. Okay, 30 salvaged data. Let's bring all that. Just in case. For base building, because we do have base building here. Now, where is my cactus flesh? There it is. This is important. And let's see, what else am I missing? Let's bring half a stack of ion batteries, that way I don't have to make them. Oops. Did not mean to do that. What else do we have? Okay, we got the... there we go. Solar mirror. That's what I was looking for. That we absolutely have to have. Deuterium. Okay, so we've got... Let's see, the basic stuff. Carbon I'll mine for, so we've got ferrite dust. Dihydrogen, ferrite dust, oxygen, pugnium. The sodium, I'll get that stuff planet side so that we're not too OP. What else? Suspicious package tech, suspicious package arms. We'll leave that stuff where it is. I have the 5 microprocessors. Okay, we're going to leave the rest of this so that we don't need. Alright, I think we're ready. Leave the salvage glass, starship, shield batteries. Again, I'm not anticipating any combat. Okay, ammunition we will leave. We could bring the inverted mirror. That might make that process a bit easier, but I don't think I'm going to have room for it off the bat. Okay, we're going to leave that stuff because there's a part of this phase of the expedition that requires us to find us a sentinel ship. And that's why you have to have the advanced mining laser, because you got to get these items, the radiant shards, which, I mean, on the planet it's not that difficult to find, so because space is going to be limited, we'll leave that. Oh, chromatic metal. Chromatic metal, let's take half a stack of this. That's important too, so this should be pretty much the extent of our loadout. Alright, let's start the expedition. Okay, beginning the expedition will start a new journey and place you upon an unknown world. Reach the space anomaly to retrieve stored equipment. So you don't get this stuff in the beginning, you have to go get it again once you reach a certain phase. You may switch freely between your expedition save and primary saves at any time. Do you wish to continue? Yes, let's do it. Alright, here we go. And I hope you guys are all doing well. Again, thank you so much for joining us today. If you haven't done so, please do me a massive favor. Hit that like button. That helps out the channel a ton. Also, if you are new here, thank you for joining us. Don't be afraid to say hello in chat. But before posting anything in chat, please take a second. Check this live stream's description and read the full chat rules. Very important. Excuse me for 1 second. Alright, let's do it. And again, I'm going to muddle my way through this. Okay, there's our crashed freighter. This looks like a radioactive planet. Okay. No, this is a frozen planet. Okay, that works for me. Okay, now something we're going to have to do is scan everything. Nice multi-tool. Too bad it's a C-class. Alright, here we go. Look at that little guy right there. This is a first contact planet, okay. We're the first ones here. So we have to find our star. Okay, this is not a frozen planet. This is a hot planet. Alright, let's start scanning stuff. Okay, we got a knowledge stone over there. We'll hit up the knowledge stones as well because we have to learn 16 words. We got some copper. We are going to need copper, but we don't have to refine it. Yeah, we literally have to scan everything. So, as part of the expedition, you have to take the time to scan as much as you can on each planet that you visit. So that's why we're taking a second to do this. It's a little boring, but it gives us a little bit of early game cash as well. We got that, we got that, we got that, we got that. Oh. Got him. Okay, we got the hazardous flora. Yes, we do. Okay. Okay. So let's take a second to look at our milestones, shall we? Tomboy, hello, how's it going? Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Phase 107 milestones complete. Okay, so we got to find our starship. We got to make a base. Let's see. Discover plants. We have to discover 2 more plants. We got to warp to another system. Find the space anomaly. That's easy. Repair vital equipment. Yeah, that's right. Our multi-tool is pretty broken right now. Then we got to reach the first rendezvous. So let's see. First of all, let's get some materials. Yeah, we got to fix all of this. Fortunately, it's relatively easy stuff to come by. 2 connected supercharge slots. Nice. See, exosuit. Let's move this here, that there, and life support goes here. Although I want... Let's put the jetpack... Let's boost the jetpack and leave everything else as it is. Okay, so we need carbon. Like, badly we need carbon. And I don't want the experience to be too OP. Okay, so that we need an advanced mining laser. Scan it. Alright. I think that's all of our plants. Did we get it? There it is. Discovered 6 plants. So, as with any playthrough of No Man's Sky, much of the early game is typically me gathering resources. So, we do need some early game ferrite dust and dihydrogen. Once we get to the space anomaly, we'll be able to grab much of that stuff. Okay, let's get as much carbon as we can and fix our multi-tool. Charge. Let's grab some oxygen from the hazardous flora. Now, if I can find a cave, that would be beneficial. There might be a cave over there. Okay, let's see what we can fix. Ooh, check out that starship. That's a nice looking solar. Although I would prefer the crescent wings, or crescent sails I should say, but those are nice, not bad. Okay, so for the multi-tool we need sodium nitrate, dihydrogen, which we don't have a lot of, and silver, none of which we have. But the carbon nanotube I think we can make, so we should be able to fix that. Let's see, there we go. We can make 1 carbon nanotube. Okay, so we can fix that. Okay, that's 1 piece repaired. Alright. So our starship, first of all, hold on a minute. Sentient plant, okay, that we don't need. So where is my ship? First of all, let's go grab that. Let's grab that word, but let's get some more carbon along the way. Mr. Ratchet, what's up, man? How's it going, brother? Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. Hope you're doing well, and I appreciate you stopping in to say hello. Thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate you stopping in. It is 11:17 p.m. for me, so it is getting there. Like I said, we'll be on for probably the next hour and 40 minutes or so. The goal, of course, today is not to try to complete the entire expedition, but to get as far as we possibly can. Now, I will be playing through as much as humanly possible. And we're going to continue this throughout the week as well. This is obviously not a one-time thing. But I'm happy to say that as far as No Man's Sky is concerned, we are back. We are totally back with No Man's Sky. Okay, now I believe my starship is totally in the opposite direction, but I want to take a second to grab that knowledge stone. Where was it? There it is. Okay, I've scanned that roly-poly. Okay, we scanned... Nope, hold it. We did not scan it. There we go. Scan whatever that is. Oh, get out of here. This is our early source of oxygen, so we need to wreck these Venus flytraps. There are some dihydrogen crystals over there. We need those. Alright. So this is a Viking system, is it? No, this is a Korvax system. Let's accept knowledge. Okay. This is a Korvax system. Alright. Nice. Okay, let's take a second. This reward gives us powerful scanning system upgrade, powerful life support. Yes, please. Okay, we're going to plug those in right now. Okay, life support. Put that there. Scanner. This goes right here. Perfect. Okay, we need these crystals. Like badly. This will allow us to repair the next part of our ship. We can also make life support gel from this, so we need as much as we can. Fortunately, once we get to the space anomaly, I have a supply stored. So that should come in clutch. Alright. So can I repair anything else? So let's see here. This is dihydrogen. Yeah, we can fix that. Okay, we've only got one more thing to fix here. We need sodium nitrate, which... Do we have any sodium? I don't think we have... We don't have enough. That's for sure. Okay, and... Yep, definitely going to need some more sodium, or dihydrogen, excuse me. Alright, let's make our way over to the starship, and we can do mining from over there. Let's grab this little bit of carbon. Okay, so our starship is straight ahead. Let's go. It's actually right there. I can see it. Hope you guys are all doing well. Let's grab... Do we scan that? Okay, that's just cosmetic. Okay, this right here was the beginning of a cave. That was the start of a cave, but we got to remember, No Man's Sky is procedurally generated, so sometimes things won't necessarily spawn the way they should. Anything in here? Ah, well. This is the smallest cave I've ever seen. You've got to be kidding me. There's literally nothing down here. Thanks, game. I appreciate that. Excuse me. Oh, there's a cave over there, I hope. Let's grab this oxygen. We may need this to create a hermetic seal. And to fix our busted starship. That's a good looking starship right there. It's an armored solar. I like it. Okay. Before we interact with the glowing red distress beacon, let's claim everything in these crates. We will take the rusted metal because we can refine that. Okay. Yellow crate, please. Thank you. We definitely need that condensed carbon. Hold on a minute. Do I have and can I make a terrain manipulator? What do we need for that? We cannot. We don't have the plans for it. Okay. Not yet, at least. Waveform recycler requires 1 ion battery and magnetized ferrite. I think we can make that. We don't really have space for it in the multi-tool yet. Okay, we've cleared that. Alright. Let me take a really quick look. Is this an actual cave? I hope. Please be a cave. Okay, it's the start of a cave. Okay, there are some items in here that we can use. Not much, but there's something. Alright. So that'll help. That will definitely help. Hold it. Did we get this? We did not. Let's see if we can get some nanites at least. We don't need the living slime. Get rid of it. Thermal protection. I will take that. Thank you. I totally need that. Give me this. This we can put... we'll put it over here. That's something we absolutely need. This is a hot planet, surprisingly. A Viking dagger. I'll put that in my starship. I don't need that right now. Let's a storm crystal. That's random. Okay, we'll hold on to it. We don't have the the refiner yet, so we'll hold on to this for the time being. All right. Emergency log. Log recovery initiated from iteration 4924X. Leto. Crater evacuation noted at date stamp 1515.6. Vessel distress signal at date stamp 1537.9. Transponder offline. Catastrophic error. Pilot deleted. So they think I'm dead, apparently. Let's browse the logs. Access attempt detected. Pilot signature matched 98%. Read access granted. Current login signature matches. Deletion. Oh, excuse me. Deleted pilot. Conclusion. Deletion was an error. That's right. I'm not dead yet. So, okay. Welcome back, Leto. All right. So that's us. I guess we're Leto. So we have to repair critical ship systems. All right. Let's hop in. Create a save point. So, launch thruster, pure ferrite, dihydrogen jelly. We don't have a whole lot of dihydrogen. We need to find some. There we go. There's some crystals there. Scan that. Let's get all the oxygen we can. Oh, hold it. Before we wreck this thing, let's grab the pods. Okay, now we can wreck it. Alright, where's that dihydrogen? Right in my face. There we go. This stuff we need a lot of. This is a beautiful planet, by the way. I love the bioluminescence in the plants. So one thing about No Man's Sky that I think literally sets it apart from other games has to be the graphics fidelity. This is a gorgeous looking game. Even on a crap computer like I'm using. Okay, I take it back. It's not a crap computer. It's an old computer. It gets the job done, but you know, I am still working on getting my new system set up, and ultimately once I get the new system ready to go for all of my production and gaming, I'm going to take the old system and rebuild it with a faster processor, more RAM, and maybe a new graphics card, even though the GTX 1080 that I have in there right now gets the job done. Alright. Condensed carbon. Yes, please. Give me this. Okay, that stuff we can't get yet, so... Okay, now we need to make a portable refiner. Which we should have plenty of, yes. We have one of those, nice. So Dustin, the new computer, it's... Okay, to give you an idea of what I'm using right now, it's a first-gen Ryzen AM4 CPU. It's the Ryzen 7 1700X, which is it's a beast of a CPU, or it was at its time anyways. It's an 8-core, 16-thread CPU. Okay, and the graphics card is the GTX 1080, based on the Pascal architecture. Now, it's only got 16 gig of RAM, which is, in combination of the other two components, that's kind of what lets it back, or holds it back a bit. Back then, when I built the system, it was pretty beast, but of course, as time goes on, equipment becomes obsolete. So, the new system is going to be a 12-core, 24-thread CPU with a much better graphics card. So the idea behind getting a system with a higher thread count, higher core and higher thread count CPU was so that I could get better productivity. Because I do all of my video editing and coding, authoring and everything from the existing system. It gets the job done, but it's not as efficient. Nowhere near as efficient as it should be. And that's where I do the majority of my PC gaming, if not all of it. So the new system will be able to handle all of that in a bag of chips as well. That's the idea, at least. Alright, let's put some carbon in here. And first things first, let's refine the rusted metal. Okay, so let's see exactly what's broken on this thing. So this, we need one hermetic seal, one metal plating. Metal plating we can totally make. Actually, how much ferrite dust do I have? Not much. We need to mine some more rocks. Alright, let's fix this thing. We got the hermetic seal as a reward, so... Alright, that's fixed. Launch thruster requires pure ferrite and dihydrogen jelly. I don't have enough dihydrogen for that, I don't think. Yeah, we're going to be hurting for a bunch of this stuff. Alright, so that's 174. Okay, next thing I want to do is, let's get in this cave. There we go. Okay, yeah, yada yada yada, I got it. Advanced materials required, I understand. Jeez. So we need cobalt for batteries, even though I don't think I have. I've got 2 batteries. That's enough to get me started, but process that. So much of the early game with No Man's Sky, whether you're on an expedition or just starting a brand new save, involves a lot of mining. Which is fine, because to me this is pretty relaxing. Now, I was fortunate to find this cave. This will get me some early game cobalt and silver, until I can get to the space anomaly and get my cache of supplies. And I hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. This is a late night No Man's Sky live stream. It is 11:32 p.m. for me. It's late, but this is fun. That's why we're doing it. Okay, whoop, get that carbon. Okay, I don't believe we can scan those. Nope, but we can definitely merc them out. Always destroy the hazardous flora. So we're going to take a second to mooch off of everything in this cave. Get some early game supplies going. We definitely need that sodium. And I got to remember to throttle the trigger on this multi-tool, otherwise it'll keep overheating. Alright. So the very next thing that I need to do is fix the starship. Oop, that's unidentified. Hold on a minute. Yeah, we're starting to make some money now. Okay, once we're done in here getting as much supply as we can, we're going to head on out, try to fix what we can on the starship. There we go, that's much better. Dustin, that's a good question. You know what it is? Every console developer likes to make as much money as they can. And they're refreshing the PlayStation 5 with the PlayStation 5 Pro because it's another opportunity for them to make money. Sony's or PlayStation's head or CEO recently stated that the Sony PlayStation 5 is in the latter half of its lifespan. So that means that the PlayStation 5 itself, it's going to continue to receive support, but will more than likely be replaced by its refresh, if you will. So Tomboy, it's funny, I was playing Grand Theft Auto on my main PC account up to the last minute to sell every bit of asset I had to make as much money as possible. Hey, Professor Cynical's in the house. Hello. How are you today? It's good to see you. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Ladies and gentlemen, Professor Cynical is one of the biggest No Man's Sky content creators on the platform. Everybody, 07s for Professor Cynical. Thank you so much for joining us today. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm muddling my way through the expedition. Oh, and Professor Cynical, I wanted to say thank you for making that video on how to get the duplication glitch to work again for technology and upgrades. I thought that video was hilarious. Thank you so much for that. Hey, Professor Cynical, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I hadn't had a chance to play No Man's Sky in what seems like weeks. Now, I did release a video. On how to get the freighter, or excuse me, the pirate capital ship. But I'd been so busy with Grand Theft Auto content, and with a major update like Omega, it's kind of hard to get caught up. So I figured once the things quieted down a bit, at least on the Grand Theft Auto side, I would hop in at a minimum and get a live stream on. Because I hadn't played any of the Expedition, and I hadn't even tried the experimental update for Omega, and that's only because I didn't want to spoil it. But I'd been jonesing for some No Man's Sky for a very long time, so this is the first real opportunity that I've had to try the update. Yeah, exactly. They tried to patch it. But that was an excellent video. Now, I haven't tried it myself, your technique, but I will definitely give it a try. Okay, let's take a look and see what we've got. There was a ton of carbon in here, so we've got 1,400 carbon. I think we're good for that. 725 cobalt. The marrow bulb, we will refine that for sodium, which we absolutely need. So if anyone out there has played the Expedition, I know Professor Cynical has, but anyone else out there that's played the Expedition, sound off in chat, let me know what you think about it. So far, I mean, I'm still in the early stages. I'm collecting resources, so I haven't really had a chance to dive into it. But collecting the resources is actually some of the most fun for me, believe it or not. You get the grind out of the way first, and then proceed with the expedition. So this will at least ensure that I have plenty of carbon and cobalt, because we're going to have to refine that later on. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think Operation Mooch the Cave is a complete success. Let's go out the same way we came in. That's pretty cool. They started me off with a good-looking ship. I like this one. I like this one. I do wish it had the crescent sails on it, but I'm not going to complain. Okay. Alright, so let's see what we've got. Okay, let's process the marrow bulb. That should give us enough sodium to get this thing repaired. So what do we need to fix on this ship? Okay, do we have enough for dihydrogen jelly? I hope. We do. Make one of those. And we need 50 pure ferrite, so we should have enough ferrite to do what we need to do here. Probably barely enough, but we should have enough. We definitely need to go mine for some more rocks. So let's see what we've got around us. Dustin, it's funny you should mention that. It's been damp and rainy here for the past 3 days. Today is the 3rd day in a row. It's been miserable. It has been very miserable. You know what? It's fine because... Oh, we need this dihydrogen. A few days prior to that, it was ridiculously hot. It was hot. For February, it was ridiculously hot. I'm talking like 75 degrees Fahrenheit. That's how hot it was. It was 23 degrees Celsius just 3 days ago. Well, 4 days ago. I take it back. 4 days ago. And that was a bit of an anomaly. So, Professor Cynical, it is raining in Scotland. Yeah, that's pretty much what it's like here. It's cold and rainy here right now in Japan. It has been miserable. But you know what? It's okay. I can deal with the misery. Like I said, 4 days ago, it was ridiculously hot. And it's like when you take food out of the refrigerator and put it on the counter, and you see the water, the humidity and precipitation bead alongside the refrigerated item. That's what it was like. It was like being taken out of a refrigerator and put on a hot counter. That's how hot it was here. So, Professor Cynical, the typhoon season in Japan is usually starts from June. Roughly from June 20th or so, mid-June, to like all the way up till December. So for the better part of 6 months. Hey guys, excuse me for 1 second. Excuse me for 1 second. Sorry about that. Had to take care of a little something something. Oh, well, Dustin, next time Valkyra comes to the stream, you should probably ask her. I think Valkyra's doing fine. I know she's really busy doing what she's doing, so she hasn't had a chance to visit streams. But I hope she's doing well. Okay, do we have enough yet? 324. Oh my god, this has to be the first planet I've ever seen with as few rocks as possible. Who would have thought that finding ferrite dust would be this difficult? Okay, this should be enough to get me started. Let's head back. And before I lose my starship. There we go. Totally going in the wrong direction. Give me them rocks. And now I understand why people create ferrite dust farms. Because mining rocks all day has to be the least enjoyable thing I've ever done. Okay. Alright, so we should have enough pure ferrite to do what we need to do. Launch thruster. Yep. Okay, anything else we can fix that's magnetized ferrites? We got plenty of oxygen. Well, not plenty, but we've got enough. Let's fix that. Oh, this is condensed carbon. We got that. And we don't have copper. We don't have a... That's going to have to wait. Unless we can buy it at the space station, it's going to have to wait. Let's put this in the supercharged slot. Yeah, Professor Cynical, I understand completely. The grind can be a little tedious. Early game, I don't so much mind it, but when you're in late game, having to go find a couple of rocks for ferrite dust is irritating. It's extremely irritating. So, nice. Starship is fixed. Definitely, trust me, for early game stuff, I do make a habit of duplicating things quite a bit. Okay, what else do we need? Let's check our thing. Okay, journey above, so we need to... Alright, we simply need to take off. Okay, and once we achieve flight, excuse me, we can literally shoot the ground and get everything else we need. So, before we go, let's see. Anything else I can fix on the multi-tool? Sodium nitrate. Ah, before we go anywhere, hold it. Let's refine that marrow bulb before we go anywhere. There we go. Okay, that wasn't much. That was useless. Dang it. Is there any sodium out here somewhere? Oh my god, this is painful. Dustin, I haven't seen the Exodus game trailer. I'll have to check into it. Okay, so there's some sodium down there. Anything closer? Jeez. Alright, there's some dihydrogen over here. We did not scan that thing. So, Dustin, what kind of a game is Exodus? I haven't seen the trailer yet. No, there's been a rash of games released in February. Some of them look pretty good, some of them look like complete trash. For example, Skull and Bones. I will never, and I'm talking ever, give Ubisoft any more of my money. I'm done with those guys. So. Well, Dustin, that's a good question. The problem, of course, is, unfortunately, I don't think, well, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. The, right now, the industry standard for all media, not just movie and television, but apparently for game development as well, is to push this social justice agenda. That's just unfortunate. You know, I say my personal opinion is that I'm pretty indifferent, but I would appreciate it if that stuff would stay in like documentaries where it's factual and fact-based. So we got some nanites, nice. Please keep it out of my entertainment because that just ruins everything. You know, one of the reasons that entertainment exists is to suspend our disbelief. You know, we want to be taken out of reality for a little while and enjoy ourselves. That's what entertainment is supposed to be. All right. Dihydrogen. Ah, there's some sodium right there. Ouch. I was nowhere near that thing. Come on, open up. I dare you. Open up again, buddy. That's it. We're murking you out. I need the oxygen anyway. Okay, I don't think I can... Nope, can't mine it. Dang it. That I needed. But I don't think I can make one either. Hold on a minute. No, that requires an advanced mining laser. Not even close. All right. Okay, some sodium over there. Alright, let's... How much do we have? Hopefully we got enough to do what we need to do. 128, that's... We need sodium nitrate. But I think we should be good enough to get to where we need to go. And like I said, for me, the early game of any expedition in No Man's Sky is genuinely about mining as many resources as I can so that I don't have to continually do this throughout the entirety of the expedition. Alright. Starship, that way. Interesting. So I'm going to have to look that up. And like I said, I do know that there are some good games that have released, or that are releasing, I should say. One of my big problems with a lot of these modern quote-unquote AAA titles is that many of them are early access. I don't like early access games. You know, if a developer wants me to pay money, pay retail, full retail for a game, they need to release a full game, in my opinion. Alright, so let's take a look really quickly and see what we need to do now. Break those down. Break that down. So we should be good for ferrite dust. The multi-tool needs sodium nitrate. I believe we can make that. We should have enough sodium by now. Uh, 25. Let's make just enough because I don't want to clog my inventory. So if anybody out there hasn't done it, I hope you guys got your Twitch drops from this past weekend, because those things came in clutch. I had Twitch on non-stop, so I got a bunch of stuff. I'm pretty stoked about that. Okay, bring the refiner. We've gotten what we needed out of there. Let's fix the multi-tool. Boom, it's fixed. Alright. Okay, let's take a quick look. Expedition, so we gotta take to the stars, build a base. So apparently, according to what everyone else is saying, it's a good idea to build a base on the frozen planet that's in this system. So that's what we're going to do. Gotta go to a new system. And this says required, let's see, document the first rendezvous world. Optional milestone. So it's 82%. Okay. Okay, so that's not complete yet. All right. Let's go. Everything should be ready. Okay, pilot identification sequence 100%. Biosignature match found. Pilot Echo Leto. That's me. Let's see. Exosuit signature connection error. Suit signature mismatch detected. Reboot required. Restart ship systems. Well, Dustin, you know why they did that. They figured star power would make that game grow. Just like they did with Ivra, I forget what, I remember his name, but that one British actor, he's in Cyberpunk 2077 as well. And let's be fair about that. Star power can make or break a game, especially if they have a significant part in that game. So that's why they spent the money on it. But to their credit, CD Projekt Red, they took a disaster of a launch for a game and made it work. And, you know, we talked about this before. Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty, the DLC. The DLC is so good, apparently, it can be its own game. So I don't think it was a bad decision on their part. Okay. Whoever inhabited this ship before has left a deep presence, an echo in the machine. Ghost in the shell. Can we go now? Okay, so there we go. There's that rock music. Alright, let's go first person. So this is also a good way to get materials. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. We landed by accident. Dang it. Well, I mean, since I'm here, let's grab the dihydrogen. And like I said, this is me muddling my way through. Alright, give me that sodium, thank you. That cool rock music. Although I like that music better when I'm at the end of an expedition. That's the biggest cockroach I've ever seen. Oh, it's a turtle. Never mind. It's not a cockroach, it's a turtle. Now, we do need to learn 16 words. We can do that once we hit the space station, so... Let's go. All right, let's go. Take to the stars. Okay, all systems functioning and fueled. Seek answers among the stars. Complete interstellar systems shakedown to begin flight to the new world. So I have to pulse, more than likely. All right, let's see what we've got. Yeah, that's our freighter over there, which is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Hold on a minute. Any resources here? Save beacon. Grand archives. Just looking to see if I can mooch off of somebody's stuff. Okay, those are on other planets. Okay. Anything here of use? Trade posts nearby. Not really. Okay. Hey, Nurse Nerd Gamer, welcome back. No problem at all. I'm enjoying it so far. It's been quiet, if you will. But I spent the majority of the past hour mining early game resources. That's usually what I do at the beginning of every expedition. Okay, let's pause for a bit. Okay, so we should have plenty of early game stuff at least. Okay, we need to go to another planet, so... Take a look at the expedition milestones. Now, there is also another planet in this system that has... Repair vital equipment. So we got to finish fixing our starship, basically. Document 6 plants, establish a base, warp to a new system. Okay. Let's go to the frozen planet. And hope everyone's doing well out there. Again, thank you guys so much for joining us. If you haven't done so, please do me a massive favor. Hit that like button. It helps out the channel a ton. So what do we need to do here? Magnetized ferrite. Oh, I could have made that on the planet. Dang it. Copper. Yeah, Nurse Nerd Gamer, that's pretty much what I'm doing right now. Diamond Dog, hello, what's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining us. All right. Let's see if we can mooch off somebody's base. So who is this? So you pull, you ask, why don't I just dupe? I don't dupe. Not during an expedition. That's why. Again, if it suits your play style, that's fine. I don't dupe during expeditions. Okay, Expedition, Omega Home Base. Oh, well, Nurse Nerd Gamer, like I said, I'm muddling my way through. So, like I said, I don't speed run expeditions just because there's no point. An expedition to me is supposed to be relaxing. And No Man's Sky in general is a relaxing game to me, so speed running defeats the purpose of playing the game for me. I can't speak for anybody else. But for me, I like to sit back, relax, mine resources, explore the planets and galaxy, if you will. Okay, we need to find a place to set up a camp. Since we have to establish a base anyway. Let's see, let's south. Let's go north and see if we can't find some kind of a trading outpost. Either a trading outpost or a minor settlement. I think that'll be a good place to set up a base. Okay, that is a... Okay. I know what that is. We're going to skip it. So if everyone's doing well out there, there we go. We got something over here. See if it's a minor settlement. So we should have enough material to establish a base. This is the same building. Okay, it's a Sentinel facility. We're not going to bother with that. Although I could hold it. You know what? We could knock out that milestone. But I don't have a weapon installed. How difficult? What do I need to build? Hold on a minute. Multi-tool. What do I need to build A bolt caster. Glass. Dang it. I don't have a terrain manipulator, so I can't get silicate powder. That would have been a great opportunity to get our 25 sentinels knocked out. Son of a blankety blank. Alright, we'll come back to it. It's like everything else I had except for the silicate glass, or the silicate powder to make glass. Making the glass is easy. You got to get the silicate powder to do it. So typically if you travel north on a planet, it's often easier to find structures. So we've got something over here. Okay, that is just a save beacon. Alright, let's keep going. So what I'm doing right now is looking for a minor settlement to set up a base. Okay, those are structures, or those are, yes, shelters, I should say. Alright. Yeah, we have to set foot on the planet to mark our territory. Gamer Zero, what's up, man? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're doing well. Excuse me for 1 second. I gotta remove something from chat. There we go. So Gamer Zero, I like it. I'm enjoying it so far. Again, the early game for me, whenever I play an expedition, is mostly involves gaining resources. Although this is a save, a previous save, and I've stashed a bunch of stuff at the Space Anomaly, but we haven't gotten there yet. So far, I'm enjoying it. So this will mark the location of a minor settlement. Let's land. This should also clear one of the milestones for us. There we go. Took to the stars. Alright, let's start scanning everything that moves. And everything that doesn't move. Oh, lady, I get it. Relax, will ya? Okay, and as a rule of thumb, man, that dude's so pissed off he's walking on his hind legs. What's that all about? There we go. Oh, we need that. We totally need that. That is sweet root. There we go. Now we're knocking him out. Hey, Valkyra's in the house. What's up, stranger? How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Good morning. It's good to see you. Okay, so we got a couple of rewards. All right. Give me that. So we got a base computer, so we need chromatic metal. I sincerely hope that I got a terrain manipulator. Okay, band hazard protection upgrade, powerful mining beam upgrade, free package, teleport receiver. Well, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, let me get caught up on chat. We're doing well, Valkyra, doing well. Thank you so much for joining us. Ah, you're going to Hot Pot later. Nice. I'm jealous. I'm legitimately jealous. That's awesome, though. Just wanted to get caught up on chat. Okay. So, 12 new species. Okay, so what do we got? Powerful mining beam. Let's install this. Get in there. Thank you. Still not quite what we need, but it will help. This is... Actually, what is that? That's actually a good one. Nice. It's got 4 stats on it. This is pre-packaged teleport receiver. This goes into Starship. Alright. Okay, we got that. We got that. Everything else is another phases, so we need to build a base. Can we make a terrain manipulator yet? Unless we got copper, which I don't think we got. We got the base computer. Oh, okay, never mind. We got the plans for it. Even better. So we got the actual, not plans, but the actual base computer itself. So we don't need to build it. All we have to do is set it up. This we can refine. So what's that, Valkyra? Been falling asleep? Yeah, I tried to live stream earlier, but of course, IRL stuff gets in the way and it prevents me from doing that. So hopefully, when I do, Grand Theft Auto later on, in about 12 hours, I think, 12 to 14 hours from now, hopefully I can get on a little earlier. Nice, that's what I wanted. Miter Settlement, let's go. Exactly what I was looking for. That's what I wanted. That's where we'll build our base. But before we go, I saw some sweet root. Where is it? Yeah, these predators are so pissed that they're literally walking on their hind legs. These guys are pissed. They're really upset. Too far away to scan. Okay. Grab that. That's hazardous flora. Take that oxygen. We got him. Beacon. I know. Okay, it's over there. Coming through, coming through, coming through. Subterranean structure. It's right there. That we need. Yeah, I'm going to have to make some life supports here really soon. And again, I'm not speed running this, I'm just taking my time. So a lot of the early game for me, or early expedition that is, for me, is finding resources. And we got a blizzard. Let's pick it up. Okay, that sweet root we absolutely need. We only need one of them, but that should be more than enough. Nurse Nerd Gamer, yes. I will be back again with some GTA. Okay, we've already got some of that. Minor settlement is that way. What's the distance on it? 5 hours away. Let's go. We're going to build a base at the minor settlement because that gives us access to some of the building components that we otherwise wouldn't be able to have access to early game. Of course, we're going to have to buy them. And I'm flying into a mountain, I think. Yep. That's a big old mountain. I can see the headlines on that. What happened to Odd? Oh, he flew into a mountain. That's what happened. He saw it coming. He flew into a mountain. Famous last words. There's a mountain heading my way. Let's just fly into it. Okay, so we're here at the minor settlement. We're going to set up a base here. Ooh, it's cold. Jeez. Did I scan that dude? Yeah, I scanned him already. Just out of curiosity, is there... Let's see, frost crystal... I think there is wheat on this planet as well. Nice. Nice and warm in here. Okay. Alright, let's talk to the Korvax dude. How much money do we have, by the way? 829,000. Nice. Okay, so let's see. Blueprints. So I don't need to buy any of this because I have the advanced mining laser. I've got that prepackaged. So that I don't need to buy. But he doesn't really have anything else. I don't have money for anything else actually, so. Let's take a look at some of the components. Let's see, hermetic seal, excuse me. Wiring loom I got a ton of, so the mirrors I have. I can probably see the hydraulic wiring and the magnetic resonators. Okay, this is a good place to set up a base. Just out of curiosity, let's see what we have for a multi-tool. It's a crap C class, never mind. Alright, let's drop a base computer right here. I should have enough carbon to be able to build a structure. We'll do a standard Jason Plays and Survival Bob's Bob box and make it easy. Yeah, Nurse Nerd Gamer, there should be wheat on this planet. Okay, capital ship, MV memory of gravity, unresponsive. Query destroyed. Yes, our freighter is destroyed. Interim local command post required. Emergency habitation control system unshelved. Begin base deployment. Yes, please. It's cold out here. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Okay, so we don't have any base building components yet, but we've established a base, so. Let's interact again. Okay. Okay, prefab survival modules. Yes, give me the base parts. Thank you, I appreciate that. Nice. Okay, so these are all prefabbed. All I have to do is put them down. Just out of curiosity. There's a copper deposit. We need that copper deposit, but I don't have a terrain manipulator yet. But if I'm not mistaken, that should be a reward. So, bromide salt, ferrite dust. Yeah, you get copper, 150, so you get copper, but powerful scanning, that we have. Pulse engine, powerful movement module. Salvage data times 30. I'm going to have salvage data out the yin-yang, jeez. Sodium 300, nanites, decorative base parts. Interesting. Okay, once I hit the space anomaly, I don't know if I'm going to have enough nanites to buy what I need, but we'll try to get it anyway. Alright, let's build this thing. Actually, take a look at the milestone. Expand your base by continuing to place components. Access base build menu to learn new components. Okay, yada yada yada. Extract salvage data from buried technology. We have plenty of salvage data, so I don't think that's going to be a problem. Okay, so alright, let's do the cylindrical room. If we can. Hold on a minute. Okay, foundation, ferrite dust. Oh yeah, Gamer Zero. Yeah, I know. Anything that I get from the expeditions, unless if it's a crafting recipe item, then I'm going to keep it. Obviously, I do know that I need to get Mordite to craft. It's a crafting component for the unstable gel, but I mean that's relatively easy to get. But everything that I need to craft the liquid explosive, I'm going to keep. Alright, let's drop that here. Okay, we put that there. What else do we need to do? So I need to construct a straight corridor, 2 straight corridors. Okay. One, 2. And it leads absolutely nowhere. And I need to build another cylindrical room. Got it. Let's put down another foundation, I guess. Actually, no. Let's just do the cylindrical room. It should snap right to it. Yep. There we go. And we can put a foundation under there. There we go. Okay, so we need to make a door because I can't get in, obviously. So Gamer Zero, it cost you some time. Yeah, I've watched a few videos on it, and it said, yeah, more than likely I'm going to need that stuff. I'm usually a hoarder anyways when it comes to No Man's Sky, so typically anything that I get as part of an expedition reward, I don't get rid of it. So we've got one door. There we go. Okay, we need a ramp. Oh, lady, get out of here. I get it. Put a ramp. All right. Okay, so we need deploy prefab technology modules, construct hazard protection, and health station. First of all, can I even craft... Ah, okay, so we can craft a solar panel. We've got one biofuel reactor and one battery. I think we've got one of each of those. Now, while I'm standing here twiddling my thumbs, let's just drop that and process this. There we go. Okay, next. Okay, hazard protection, health station. I think right next to the door is appropriate, so let's see. Hazard protection. Put that right there. Health station, put that right there. Okay, we need to construct 2 batteries. 2? We need 2 batteries? Oh, okay. Well, I can kind of understand it. This entire base requires power. Oh, boy. Okay. Hey, Preezy Baby, what's up? How's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're doing well. Yes, No Man's Sky is half off. It is. Oh, you're going to get the VR too? This game is phenomenal in VR. It's going to be phenomenal in VR. It is. You'll enjoy it very much. Unfortunately, because I'm a poor person, I can't I can't afford VR. I think I'll put the batteries right here. How many solar panels do we have to make? 2. All right. Drop one right there. Let's try to be symmetric. And we'll drop one right here. Okay, we've got wiring. Let's wire them puppies up. Oops. There we go. Now, it's not going to work because it's the middle of night. AZ, what's up, brother? Welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Nurse Nerd Gamer, it is free, believe it or not. As a matter of fact, Sean Murray from Hello Games posted a tweet a few hours ago stating that No Man's Sky, the Expedition, will be free to play this weekend also. Okay, hold on a minute. I need to make... life support gel. I need hydrogen jelly and carbon. So let's make 2 to start, I guess. How much dihydrogen do I have? Not a whole lot. So let's just make 2. There we go. So as soon as I'm at 10%, I'll recharge. That way we'll at least have something. Okay, what do we need? Storage container. How much gold do I have? Now that I think about it, can I make... If I have gold at all. I do not. That's okay. We can get gold. All we have to do is go blow up some asteroids. So AZ, you finished Doomsday. Nice. And you've got all 3 done, 100% achievement on Steam. Congrats, man. Congrats. That is a huge achievement, bro. And I'm talking massive. Like I said, I did Doomsday once. I'm never going to do the Doomsday heist again. I am done with it. Okay, well, I mean, at least the lights are on. Alright, so what else do we need to do? Okay, storage containers, which require additional power. I guess we can build those here. And we'll put this one right next to it if we can. We're missing magnetized ferrite. Limit 1 per base. Okay, there we go. Hold it. Yeah, we'll stack it. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to run into a power problem here soon. It's doing well. It's not bad. Not bad. Okay. Yeah, it is a good intro to the game. It is. I do agree. I think, in general, that's what a lot of these expeditions are for. They are very good tutorials for anyone who's new to No Man's Sky. But as long as I've played the game, I'm still muddling my way through, as you guys can see. But the meddling part is fun. Okay, I need to rename my base. Let's call this one Cold AF, because it's freaking cold on this planet. Okay, we will definitely... Let's zoom out, get a screenshot. Boom, there we go. That'll work. So we need to rename it. I gotta capture a new screenshot. Dang it! Blind Richie, hello, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Okay, so... Phase 1, cold AF. There we go. Actually, no, let's not type that. Okay, this is a minor settlement. Frozen. Boom. So, Nurse Nerd Gamer, you had issues with the Nautilin? What kind of trouble did you have with it? So we need to capture a new screenshot. There we go. Much better. Done. That took forever. Okay, so now that we have a base up, or built, I should say. Definitely going to have to go asteroid hunting. As a matter of fact, this landing pad We're going to place that right now because it's taking up inventory space. So where's a good place to put this thing? You know what? Let's go free look. There we go. Right there's fine. That's totally fine. Do I have enough, excuse me, for a door? Another door, that is. Yep, we most certainly do. Boom. Alright. We're good to go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, we're not going to leave this behind. Let's bring it. Marty61 Plays, welcome. Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you, and happy Friday to you too as well. Good to see you. Just playing a little bit of Late Night No Man's Sky. It's 12:39 a.m. for me. Alright, so what do we got? Hyperdrive plans, bromide salt, ferrite dust. We need all of that. We need all of it. So Nurse Nerd Gamer, you named your base Hoth. That's actually a pretty cool name. That's what I should have done. Since I'm a Battlestar Galactica fan, I should have named mine Ice Planet Zero. Hyperdrive, chromatic metal, microprocessors times 5. All of which I can get once I hit the space anomaly. Okay, bromide salt. These are trading items, so I can sell that. Before we leave the planet, where's the wheat? Please be wheat. Those frozen tubers, I have those. There's actually supposed to be wheat on this planet as well. And I said wheat, not the other word, not the other W word. Frost warts. There we go. There's some wheat over there. I said wheat. Settle down, chat. Wheat. W-H-E-A-T. Wheat. I didn't say the other word. Got it. I think that's the funniest thing I've ever seen. Look at this. Look, the predator is so pissed off it's walking on its hind legs. That is hilarious. That dude's angry. Alright, where's the wheat? Marty61 Plays. That's Japan time. I'm in Japan. There we go. We got some wheat. Nice. That we absolutely need. Now, I believe once I combine that, all I need is the cactus flesh, which I have. I've got that at the space anomaly once we get there. Let's keep scanning stuff. Before we leave the planet, at least. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Okay, let's hop in and hop out, create a restore point. Well, that dude's pissed. Yeah, Nurse Nerd Gamer, exactly, like Will Wheaton. Exactly. Okay, let's take a look at our milestones. We got to warp to a new system. I thought one of, you know what? Let's take a photo here. Let's take a photo. Okay, life support. There we go. That'll take care of that. Let's take a photo. Photo mode. Let's get rid of the vignette, because I absolutely hate that. Now, one of the milestones, excuse me, requires that we take photos. I can't remember which planet that's supposed to be on, but I think this is one of them. Save it. Take a screenshot. Yes. Okay. So that was a Phase 3 reward. Okay. Hazmat Gauntlet Plans, Carbon, Supreme Scanning Upgrade. Okay. Let's get it. So these are the plans for Hazmat Gauntlet. We can use that Carbon, and definitely we can use that scanning upgrade. Let's plug that in right now. Can I fix anything else on my ship? Copper. Yes. No. Let's not fix that yet. Let's not fix that yet. Because I can't remember whether or not I need copper for something else, but I can definitely fix this. So I need 80 magnetized ferrites. Nurse Nerd Gamer, I agree. I like the exocraft. Even more so than a concept. The mech, believe it or not, is one of my favorites because, you know, there are Sentinel mechs that walk around on not Sentinel planets, but just in general, especially high security planets. And I like to have mech battles with my mech versus theirs, so it's pretty fun. Especially when mine is fully upgraded. Ferrite dust. We have 80 pure ferrites. Alright, let's process this. Hey, Dylan Kays, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So you're at 412 mil? Nice. That's some good money grinding. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we'll be doing some more money grinding tomorrow, even though it's not a great event week in Grand Theft Auto this week. You know, we just recently had, well, recently within the past 3 months or so, we had the casino story missions and casino work missions on bonus. It's like Rockstar Games is completely bankrupt of ideas right now. We had a good week last week, but here we are again this week with the same rinse and repeat of bad stuff. You know, the casino story missions aren't necessarily solo friendly. They can be done solo, but, I mean, come on. They're not worth it on double cash. Alright, let's fix our ship. Done! Vital salvage. Yeah, I'm not the best when it comes to customizing exocraft, but upgrading an exocraft is pretty much like upgrading any starship, because they all have purpose-built modules from C-class all the way up to S-class, so it's probably not that difficult. But I do recommend, if you haven't done it, complete the storied quest for the settlers and complete the sub-quest called A Trace of Metal. That's where you can take your standard exocraft mech and convert it into a Sentinel mech. It's more than just cosmetic. It's more of a combat-oriented mech. So I definitely recommend that. It's not difficult. The actual storied quest is fun, by the way. Alright, what else can we fix? Actually, let's see. There we go. So, decorative base parts, sodium, 300. Finally, we get some sodium. Give me that. Seriously, I could have used all this stuff later on. Thanks, game. I appreciate that. Now, is this stuff killing my inventory? No, it's not. Okay. Nurse Nerd Gamer, yes. You can still play GTA Online on the Xbox One. Rockstar back in 2021, I think. I'm probably wrong about that. Maybe it was 2019 or 2020. They shut down the servers for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. Okay, so we have to warp to a new system. Before we do that, let's go to the space station. And I think we can call in the space anomaly. Atlas, warp hypercore, powerful shield upgrade, prepackaged optical, so that's where we get the optical drill. Prepackaged personal refiner, salvage data, cloaking device, chromatic metal. We're going to need that. Minotaur Geobay. So what I'm looking for is whether or not we get the terrain manipulator, ticket to freedom, navigation data, nutrient processor, anomaly detector, supreme movement upgrade, storm crystals, memory of bone, memory fragments, carrier AI fragments. By phase 4, I think it's too late. Nautilin chamber. Blind Richie, yes, I did see that. The Exocraft dupe glitch, yes. Believe it or not, Professor Cynical was here earlier. And I was talking to him about it. And I told him that video was hilarious. It was absolutely hilarious. But yeah, I did notice that the not refiner, but the Exocraft dupe glitch is back. Although I don't do duplications during expeditions. Let's see, Scatter Blaster upgrade, Mining Beam upgrade. Yeah, I don't see the terrain manipulator anywhere. So apparently I'm missing something. That's something that you should be able to get relatively early. Alright, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to completely fix my starship. I'm probably going to hate myself for this, but I think, you know, before we do that, let's... Okay, let's go to the space station and see if we can buy... See if we can buy some more copper. Because 150 is not going to be enough. I gotta make some ion batteries too. Okay, that's not the abandoned freighter that we need, and we're not even there yet. So let's kind of get past this. Yeah, well, Mr. Marty61 plays. That's what I thought. Apparently I'm missing something. So let's... Oh, hold it. We actually need this. Hold on a minute. We got to destroy 50 of these things, and we need tritium anyway, so let's take a second to play some asteroids, shall we? We can also use the gold, by the way. This is perfect timing, actually. Perfect timing. I needed this. So we're going to stay here for a second and mooch off of the asteroid field. But yeah, I think you're right. I should have the terrain manipulator by now. Like I said, I am muddling my way through this. Done! 50 asteroids, 55. I will take it. Yeah, you know, for new players, I would say they're worth it. The problem, a Diamond Dog, is that the only way to get the max payout is to go hard mode. And if you're a new player, you're probably going to get wrecked. The casino story missions are not easy. But we did it, believe it or not. I don't know, not sure if you were with us or not, but we actually did. We went through 5 of 6 of them during stream one day. And, you know, most of them were okay. The first mission and the final mission were a complete pain in the butt. Definitely not solo friendly, but they can be played solo. Okay, so let's see how much we've got. 490 tritium, break that down. So we should have enough tritium. I need some more, I want more gold. Definitely want to get a little more gold. So let's take a second to do that. Yeah, this was definitely a lucky find. All right. Okay, so I think we should be good. We should have plenty of tritium. Got some antimatter. I will take it. All right, 146 gold. That's gonna have to do, I guess. We have plenty of silver. Well, we should have plenty of silver now, at least. Yeah, exactly. Diamond Dog, I agree with you. Yes. I don't think we're going to do any of the casino story missions during stream tomorrow. I think we're going to keep it strictly with money grinding. Okay, where's the space station? There we go. Okay, now let's look. Let's see here. So if we go to mining, yeah, I don't have a terrain. I do have a terrain manipulator. It's right there. Like I said, I am muddling my way through this. So that answers that question. We have a terrain manipulator. I don't know. Something was telling me that I had to get a prepackaged terrain manipulator as a reward from one of the milestones. Never mind the fact that there's a terrain manipulator blisteringly blinding me right in my face. This is an old save. There's the rock music. That's awesome. Okay, so what do we get? That's Stardust. We'll collect that later. I don't want to clog up my inventory, so we need to go to a new system. Find the space anomaly. Scavenger. We reached the first rendezvous. Okay. This optional milestone is not quite there. It's only at 81%. So the next planet we hit, and actually we can go back and pick up some copper. Let's put that in the ship. Put silver in the ship. You guys remember back in the day when you could literally buy life support gel from the space station? You can't do that anymore. That kind of sucks. Let's see, bromide salt. This is a trade commodity. We're going to sell that. Get that out of the inventory. That is the ugliest shuttle. Well, actually, I take that back. That's not the ugliest shuttle I've ever seen. Let's see what stuff they got here for sale. And I need to learn 16 words anyway, so let's talk to these guys. What's up, bro? Request dialect help. Alright, let's do trade symbol. Let's talk to the 7-foot-tall Korvax. And Korvax symbol. The Gek, we'll talk to him. Let's give him a gift. Gek Relic. Hey, let's talk to him again. It's because I had that stupid Gek Relic in my inventory. I probably should have sold it for money. Professor Cynical, welcome back. I just found out that I had a terrain manipulator this entire time. Let's go Gek symbol. Okay, so we haven't talked to him yet. What's that? Yeah, that slogan will happen tomorrow during GTA 5. Services, Kosatka, Sparrow. Alright, dialect help. Let's go friendship symbol. Okay, dialect help. And we'll do mystery. Have we talked to everybody yet? So we've talked to the 7-foot-tall guy. Haven't talked to him yet. Let's see what he's up to. Let's go aggression. Okay, request dialect help. I don't know about you guys, but I like the Korvax. Although I think I like the Gek a little more, but I like the Korvax too. They're pretty cool. Let's see, travel. What about this guy? Talk to him. Okay, we haven't talked to this guy who's blocking my access to the ATM machine. Thank you. Request dialect help. Okay, trade, friendship, trade. Here we go. Okay, we've talked to him. Talked to him. Talked to Mr. 7-foot-tall right there. We've talked to the Gek. We've talked to him. What about this guy? Talk to him. Talk to him. I think we got everybody. I think. Not everyone. Okay, request dialect help. We should be pretty close to 16 words. Okay, Mystery symbol. Okay, we've talked to this person, yes. Ah, haven't talked to the engineer yet. Let's talk to him. Okay. Yeah, Nurse Nerd Gamer, I absolutely agree. Special thanks to Professor Cynical, first of all, for joining us today, and for definitely keeping us in the know. Okay, so we've talked to him. Okay, I think we've got everybody here. How many more symbols do we need? Or words, that is. Ancient artifact, phase 5. Ah, we only need 5 more words. Okay, so I think we've talked to everybody here. I think. Yep, I think we got everybody. Let's see what's on sale. Okay, we want to sell... the Storm Crystal is random. We're going to get 5 more anyways. Let's sell that. Definitely sell the Bromide Salt. And everything else we pretty much need to hold on to. Okay, so what are they selling? Oh, they got chromatic metal. The wiring loom, unstable plasma. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. I don't have the plans to make that yet, so I can't remember whether or not that was a component. Nurse Nerd Gamer, thank you. I do appreciate that. In the grand scheme of things, I'm a small player in this big ocean, this big basketball field. I'm trying to make it work, but again, it's thanks to each and every one of you out there for being members and supporters of what we do here at OddManGaming that have helped us reach the goals that we have. So, like I said, a heartfelt thank you to each and every one of you guys. Seriously. Okay, so I think what we're going to do now, let's head back. Before we go anywhere, I want to get some chromatic metal, or get some more copper for chromatic metal, and I'm going to completely fix out my ship, because I finally discovered that I have a this is ridiculous, I have a terrain manipulator here on my multi-tool, and I completely looked past it. Like I said, I'm muddling my way through. I have an excuse. So my base is, let's go. Oh, Nurse Nerd Gamer, no problem at all. No problem at all. Again, I appreciate you. Thank you. Okay, so... Subterranean. Now, this is Subterranean Organic Structure, 163. I am curious. Get out of the way. Let's mark it. Ah, check this out. That's disgusting. Alright, what do we got? Let's see. Processed protein. Mordite. Seriously? I did all that for Mordite. We need Mordite anyway, so I guess we'll hold on to that. Okay, so right now, we don't need any more buried technology. We got plenty of it. Silver. A silver deposit. Really? Let's see. Humming sacks. Which unfortunately don't count. Frost Fort 320. There's copper all the way up there. You have got to be kidding me. I'm not climbing that mountain. Anything closer? Do you guys see the size of that mountain? That was ridiculous. Okay, there's some copper 500 meters that way. Let's go. Let's mark it. There we go. Alright, let's go get that copper. Fortunately, there doesn't seem to be as big an emphasis on chromatic metal in this expedition as with other expeditions. Coming through, coming through. And since we're on our way, we will grab this sodium. Thank you. It doesn't have to be a big copper deposit, it only has to be big enough. And what we'll do is immediately completely fix the starship and anything else. I think the multi-tool is completely fixed, or completely repaired, that is. And from here we will finish off phase 1. So I hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you so much for joining us today. Again, this is a late night No Man's Sky live stream. It is currently 1:10 a.m. for me. But unfortunately, this is the only time I get to live stream No Man's Sky, and that's because of the GTA content. Although I will say that this event week in Grand Theft Auto is not the greatest event week, so it's going to be a little difficult to make content. So I think what we're going to do for content this week, of course, Sunday I'm going to publish the Make Millions video on my money grind guide, if you will. But I think maybe we'll do walkthroughs for the casino story missions. Okay, are we good? How much copper did we get? Okay, that's enough. That'll do. That's just fine. Did we scan this bird? Yes. No, we didn't. Well, we scanned. Okay, we didn't scan that rock. Scan all the plants and animals. Yeah, Nurse Nerd Gamer, exactly. On the next episode of Hoarders, No Man's Sky Edition. See if we can get some good stuff out of here. I'll take the nanites too. I definitely need the nanites. I'll take those. Even though we got it, let's grab some more wheat. Starship is over there. We did not scan the turtle. That's not a turtle. That's the biggest cockroach I've ever seen. I'm glad it's going in the other direction. Okay, I just saw a huge patch of oxygen. There we go. This we need. Let's grab all of this and we should be good for oxygen until we can get to the space anomaly. There we go. That's one of the fundamental problems I have with No Man's Sky. I hold on to just about everything because you literally don't know when you're going to need it. I'll take that sodium, thank you. Alright, begin hyperdrive installation. We have everything we need to make, I believe. We should have it. Alright, let's take a look, because we got the plans. Let's fix that. We got plenty of copper now. Well, not plenty, we got enough. What about the multi-tool? Multi-tool is completely repaired. Good. Starship's completely repaired. Nice. And the hyperdrive. You can put that right there. Chromatic metal, microprocessor. We got to go back to the space station, don't we? Oh, look, before we leave, let's process as much copper as we can. So that was, what, 125 chromatic metal, was it not? Yep, 125. So we need to do... Sleepyhead, what's up, man? How's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, you know, everybody's out doing their thing, that's all. Again, my No Man's Sky live streams aren't quite the chat fest as the GTA 5 live streams are, so not a problem at all. Yeah, microprocessors, we're going to have to go buy those. And I believe we can buy them here at the miner settlement. I'm pretty sure we've got those here, so I keep forgetting this is where I built my base, so I wouldn't have to go back. Let's put that in Starship. Carbon. Copper. So we need 125. I would convert all of this. Something's telling me that I'm going to need copper down the road. You know what? Screw it. Let's just do it all. Let's do it all. Begin. Let's convert it all. Be done with it. AZ, exactly. The No Man's Sky live streams in general are at a different time. I've tried live streaming No Man's Sky during my typical Grand Theft Auto live stream time bracket, but there isn't as much interest in it. Hey, Zenokiru, hey, welcome. Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. It's good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, AZ, thank you, man. I appreciate that, brother. So we're going to process all of this. Since we have a terrain manipulator, we'll just get more copper if we need it. Okay, whatever, that's weird. Process the rest, thank you. Alright. Bring the portable refiner. Hold on a minute. Let's, Go right next door. Give me that. Thank you. Condensed carbon, I will take it. Let's see. What do we got for sale? Yep. Microprocessors are $27,000 a piece here. How much is this guy selling them for? Because sometimes you can go to the kiosk with the merchant, and he'll either have them cheaper or more expensive. So it was $27,000 there. All right, parts. Okay, they're the same price. So $27,500. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Okay, let's get back in this thing. Hyperdrive time. Let's do it. Okay, so we need to craft a warp cell. We have antimatter, so all we need to do is craft an antimatter housing. And now we can craft a warp cell. That should be good enough to get us to where we need to go. Alright, that's it. Let's create a restore point. Let's go. I am so glad that I built my base at a minor settlement. That comes in clutch. Just in case, let's grab a little more silver. Alright, so we have to warp to another system. Let me double check to make sure we're not making a mistake, because I always do this. Okay, we got it marked. Galaxy map. Okay, so we're going... We got 2 jumps. 3 jumps. Okay, next system is a Gex star system. Okay, let's go there. We'll stop by the space station. Although I think there was something else in the main system that we needed to get. Whatever. We can always come back. Okay, overgrown planets. There we go. Okay, powerful pulse engine. Movement module, starship launch fuel. And we got microprocessor plans, so I don't have to buy them anymore. Thanks, I appreciate that. Could have used those like 5 minutes ago. Okay, we're getting a call from Nada, I believe. Let's go ahead and plug this stuff in right now. Let's move the Vesper sail. Actually, hold it. There we go. Much better. Let's take the shields, move these here. Actually, nope, let's move the shields down here. Hyperdrive up there. I need more space. We're definitely going to need starship shield upgrades if we see combat, but I'm not worried about that right now. There we go. Let's boost that. Perfect. That'll work. Alright, we're getting a call from Nada. There we go. Leto entity, we received your signal. It has been so long. You think... Time for truth. You have this signal, but you are not Leto entity. Tell the truth. Your signal is familiar to Nada. It should be. I've seen you before. We've been in contact before, I think. A distant time. Perhaps you do not remember. Yeah, I know who you are. This will be a good time to come aboard, yes? A proper introduction to our home. Boom! There's the space anomaly. Let's stick with phase 1 for the time being. So we'll go on Space Anomaly. The problem is that we still don't have enough in terms of nanites to be able to buy anything that we need. So I'm not going to concern myself with that for the time being. Alright, let's go. Now something that we can do while we're here, before we finish the this phase, take some photos on some of these other planets. Blind Richie, that is true. We can totally do that. Let's take a look. I don't believe I have. Yeah, we've only got one starship on this save. I can. Let's go to the Quicksilver Merchant. Although I've already claimed it on this save. Let's talk to this guy. Expedition rewards. Companions, multi-tool starships. Ah, interesting. So, interesting, very interesting indeed. Now, I'm looking at this strangely because I've already claimed the Utopia Speeder on this save, but I keep forgetting the Expedition save is separate from the main save. They're two totally different saves. So, okay. That's interesting. I didn't know you could do that. So I think this would suit us far better, especially if we get into any kind of a combat scenario. I don't think we will. Ah, I still need to buy it, so I don't have enough nanites for that. Okay, so 1,400 nanites to buy that one. And I don't have anything I can sell for nanites, unless, of course... Hold on a minute. Okay, so these I can sell. And as you can see, I can also create copies of an existing starship. I have a Utopia Speeder already. I can create a copy of it, but 2,800 nanites. And this Utopia Speeder is completely maxed out. Well, not completely maxed out, but it's far better suited for combat than the other one would be. Let's cancel. Let's talk to Nada. If I can get up there. Where is he? So wait, I thought there was a teleporter. Is it? Oh, it's over there. Oh, okay. Well, that makes a lot of sense. There's no teleporter that gets us up here to to where Nada is. Okay. Hi there. Yeah, Blind Richie. I don't have enough nanites, but I believe I have some Sentinel upgrades that I wasn't going to use. I could probably sell those and maybe get enough. Okay, I am Priest Entity Nada. Welcome to our anomaly. Our home here is pleasant. Yes, Polo's own design. You know, I still want to know how Polo built this thing. I'm very curious to know how he built this thing. By himself, apparently. A perfect bubble, free from the sentinels, free to wander far beyond what is outside. Free to observe, to search. Ask about Leto. A traveler entity, one like you. I do not know their number. Nada does not care to think about your kind as iterations and numbers. They were lost to us, highly improbable. Our anomaly is lost to the sentinels, but none should be lost to the anomaly. There was something familiar about this Nada. Something comforting, in the gentle light in their carapace. Ask about Nada. Nada was one eye among many, but I woke with the death of my home. The death of Korvac's prime, became divergent, alone, hunted, but Nada is not alone anymore. Nada is with Polo Friend, and many others, visit our home. Our new convergence is small, but Nada is happy. Nada watches me, judging my reaction as they speak. They look at me as if they have known me forever. They should have. Ask about Polo. Yep, the rendezvous give nanites. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to finish here at Rendezvous 1. We'll pick this up again, obviously, because it is getting late. But once I get enough nanites, I'll make a copy of that ship, and hopefully I'll have enough left over to get that multi-tool, because I got a pretty beast multi-tool as well, and I'm going to need it to murk out those sentinels. Okay, ask what they do. You are free to make your own path. Seek your answers. Explore with others. Travel is great sight. Travel a great sight. Sorry. Proceed as you will, traveler entity, but speak to Polo Friend. They will perceive things much more clearly than Nada. Done. So where's Polo? There he is. The Gek with the cool sunglasses. Have you spoken to Nada? Joy. New arrivals, new friends. Ask about space station coordinates. Polo nods serious. They send coordinates. Ah, this is for the Atlas station. Okay. Alright. Okay, prepackaged efficiency thruster unit. Prepackaged simple translator. Give me all of it. Where's that translator? There we go. And this... Let's move this here. Let's get that out of the way. And put that there. Now, what does this actually do? Okay, reduces fuel cost. I prefer to have the one that recharges the launch thruster, but that's okay. Alright, what else do we have? Okay, reach the first rendezvous. We've got it marked. Let me check something. What milestone is that requires us to wonder projector, witness a memory, witness the Atlas? That's all next. Aha! 3 different environments. There it is. So we've got one planet here. Oh, there's a massive freaking planet right here, overgrown. Let's hop in and get a photograph. Okay, Nurse Nerd Gamer, we'll see you next time. Take care of yourself. God bless to you. Thank you for joining us. Hey, Blind Richie, no problem at all. What I'm going to do... what I'm going to do is amass enough nanites between now and hopefully the next expedition. I would really like to get the multi-tool. Again, I don't foresee getting into any combat during this, not spaceship combat at least. So the starship's not really the big deal. For me, it's more about the multi-tool because I know I'm going to have to merc out 25 Sentinels. Okay, let's take a picture. And screenshot. Let's see if we got it. Nope. Do I have to actually land? Oh, that sucks. Let's get a picture before we get murked out by Sentinels. Alright, see ya. Slashing Lakes, what's good, man? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, that's what I thought. You shouldn't have to land. But for some reason, it didn't register. As I look at... If we go to Rendezvous 3 again... Yeah, photograph different environments. For some reason, it didn't register, so more than likely, this planet's not going to cut it. So we'll just go to a different planet. Okay, so what else do we have for Phase 1? Reach the first rendezvous. Supercritical. Let's stop by this planet and try it again, shall we? Okay. Screenshot. And let's check the expeditions again. Strange. Okay. Okay, let's highlight it and see what happens. Mark Walker, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Now let's try it. Okay, frozen, airless, scorched. Okay, so those are the 3 planets that I have to photograph. That's why they're not registering. Okay, and I guess that makes sense. So this planet's not going to cut it. This is a supercritical planet, so let's get out of here. Just figured while I was here I would try it. What we can do is see exactly what planets are in this system. Okay, overgrown, supercritical, scalding. Scalding, temperate, and windswept. Okay, this is... Okay, we were just there. That's the overgrown planet. Temperate. Windswept. I'm willing to bet the other planet is right behind this one. Let's pulse drive a bit. Yeah, those planets were apparently in the first system. Okay, windswept and overgrown. There we go, scalding planet. So I hope you guys are all doing well. Thanks for joining us. We're going to get through this first expedition, excuse me, first rendezvous, first phase of the expedition. And the majority of this first phase was my collecting resources and kind of muddling my way through as I usually do. The muddling part is the most fun for me. Well, let's fix that. There we go. Okay, this is a scalding planet. Let's try it again, shall we? Okay, so it absolutely must be those types of planets. Okay, well, we're not going to worry about that until we get there. Alright. Let's get to the first rendezvous, shall we? Okay, what do we got? There we go. Hyperdrive has no fuel. One of those, and one of these. It's got fuel now. Excuse me. Boom, let's do it. Okay, and something else I should do is stop by the station here and get the other 5 words I need to clear that other milestone. So we got the cold planet. Just out of curiosity, let's see what we've got in this system. Ah, there's an airless planet here. Nice. Viridescent. Murky. What does that say? Hymoplanet. Okay, frost crystals, copper dioxide. Okay, frostbound. Okay, so we've got an airless planet here. That'll work. We'll hit up that planet once we find it. So after the first rendezvous, just to make sure we're on track. Okay, that's actually it. Again, this phase, or this milestone, is still 80... It's not quite there yet. It's 81%, so... Not quite. But I hope you guys are all doing well, and guys, if you haven't done so, please do me a massive favor, hit that like button. It helps out the channel a ton. Like I said, I'm muddling my way through this. This is my first experience with this expedition. So I know that some of the other content creators have played through the experimental branch, or experimental update for the Omega Expedition. I decided not to because I wanted to experience this raw, if you will. And so far I'm having a pretty good time. I like the expeditions because to me they're relatively relaxing. Excuse me for 1 second. They're relatively relaxing. For me, the early game is the most fun. And that's because I get to gather resources and hoard everything that I find. So, why am I 9 minutes away? Thanks, game. I appreciate that. Okay, and somebody marked Rendezvous 1. It works for me. Blind Richie, we got the solar mirrors covered. As a matter of fact, they're at this space anomaly. Yeah, I packed a whole bunch of that stuff up from this save. It's sitting at the space anomaly. When I get back there, I'll pack it all in and bring it with me. Okay, that's suggested coordinates. We know that we're not going to land there. I think Rendezvous 1 is right there. Okay, what do we got? I mean, this is the milestone, but we didn't get the thing, so. Okay. Let's go upstairs, shall we? There we go. Blind Richie, yes, and we've got salt. We've got the cactus flesh. We have mordite, which we're going to need. Most of everything that we need, we have. It's at the space anomaly in the expedition kiosk. Just out of curiosity, anything good in here? So we don't need any more of that. Starship launch fuel. How are we for launch fuel, by the way? Well, we got 7. You know what? We're doing good for launch fuel. I'm more concerned about life support than anything else. All right, well, there it is. So, what can we scan? $117,000. I will take that. So I'm just taking a second to scan everything. Everything that's scannable, at least, anyways. Oh, I see something that I can probably use. Alright, phase 1 complete. Let's go. Give me this stuff. We'll take the impulse beans, and we'll take some more sweet root. Even though I don't need all of that, you only need 1 of each to be able to make the biscuits, as they call them, or the cookies. And there's a storm coming. Thanks, game. I appreciate that. Now, I think what we will do is go check out that airless planet and get a picture. It's a salt deposit. Yeah, we have salt We just have to go back to the space anomaly and get it. Okay, so now that we're standing out here getting murked out in this hot rain, alright, so the last thing I'm going to do before we end the stream is go to the airless planet. I don't know about you guys, but I'm hungry. I think it's time for a midnight snack. It is 1:49 a.m. for me. I am freaking starving. So, let's see. How much copper do we burned through all that copper, didn't we? So we have just enough chromatic metal. We need to get more copper. So I'll probably do that off stream. Actually, you know what? I have plenty of chromatic metal at the space anomaly. So all that stuff I've got packed. Or pre-packaged, I should say. Airless copper base. Let's go. Man, we're going cray-cray. What's that all about? I mean, that was weird. Alright, let's get out of the atmosphere and try that again. There we go. So chances are that base probably has more than enough copper for us. Okay, Sleepyhead, we'll see you next time, brother. Take care of yourself. God bless to you. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get a picture. And let's swing by this person's base. Maybe they got some copper we can borrow. And I want to put copper, or borrow copper in air quotes. Because you know we're not going to give it back. And guys, if you haven't done so, please do me a massive favor. Hit that like button. It helps out the channel a ton. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the expedition as much as I am. I just finished phase 1. I think it's great. I enjoy it. It's fun. I know some people were a little disconcerted that the update for No Man's Sky wasn't as big as they had hoped, but I think that was kind of spoiled because of the experimental branch update that was released on PC, and you had a bunch of content creators put that out, which is fine, but I think that may have spoiled it for some people. I look at it as being an opportunity to basically get the most out of the expedition. One thing we have to remember about No Man's Sky is that it is the updates. There are a combination of major updates and smaller updates, and I think Omega is the beginning of the end of the autophage storyline. We got to land anyway, so let's just go ahead and do that. And if you think about it, every little update that Hello Games has released, every small update, that is, has led to something bigger. So when you look at the Interceptor update, which literally broke the internet, when Interceptor released, it broke the internet. People lost their minds. It was the biggest update for No Man's Sky in quite some time. Oh, he's got some oxygen. We'll take that. Thank you. Appreciate that. There we go. There's some copper right there. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I'll take all the copper. Thank you. Plenty of copper. Just what I needed. Okay, let's get a picture. Then you had Singularity, which released, which was a smaller update, but it was part 2. It was literally part 2 to the autophage storyline, which we're still going through right now. And it gave us a cool expedition. So then you had Echoes. Echoes released, and it broke the internet again, which was part 3. But what did Echoes give us? It gave us the pirate dreadnoughts, which we couldn't really do anything with. We could destroy them, but that was it. So now here we are with Omega. We can keep the pirate dreadnoughts. We can now obtain pirate dreadnoughts for ourselves. So what I think this is leading into is that we'll be able to take our entire battle group, because that's what we're building with our pirate dreadnought and our frigates. We'll be able to take our battle group and put it up against another pirate fleet and murk them out. I think we're looking at major starship and capital ship battles in No Man's Sky. That's what I think is going to happen. It's all speculation, of course, but I think we're headed that way with all of the updates. Okay, let's get a picture. Okay, let's see if that one counted. It should. Yep, 2 of 3. Good. We got that one. And what was the third one? Let's mark it. Scorched. Okay, got it. Before we leave, never pass up a piece of dihydrogen. Scan a few rocks. Just a few, because there's literally nothing else on this planet. There we go. That took forever. Ace, what's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're doing well. Just playing a little bit of No Man's Sky. So whoever this is... Oh, what kind of a deposit is that? Rusted metal. So whoever this is, thank you so much for the copper. It came in clutch. Station 1 Phoenix. Oh, excuse me. Station 1 player. Sorry about that. Station 1 player. Thank you so much for the copper. I appreciate it. Alright, Blind Richie, we'll see you next time, brother. Take care of yourself. God bless to you. We will see you next time. Okay, so what I'm going to do right here, we have a restore point. Probably going to have to head back to my main system and get another photo of that planet, that is. That shouldn't be an issue. Let's take a look. Let's see where we are. We have some phase 1 milestones. Yep. Let's get it. 1200 nanites, inventory slots, warp cells. Thank you. Those nanites are going to come in clutch real soon. Yes, please. We will use those. Absolutely. Break that down. Alright, so I think we're sitting pretty good. Okay, and on that note, guys, I want to say thank you very much for joining us today. Phase 1 is complete. When we begin Phase 2, let's get the Phase 1 reward, shall we? There we go. So, next time we live stream No Man's Sky, we will start with Phase 2. Normally, I'm on for about 2 hours. We went a little longer today because this was a ton of fun. That tends to happen whenever I play No Man's Sky. I lose all track of time. But we will definitely do this again. And for those of you that play GTA 5 online and watch my GTA 5 content, excuse me, the next GTA 5 online live stream will be in about 12 hours. So I hope to see you guys here for that as well. And with that being said, this live stream is a wrap. And again, I want to thank you guys so much for joining us today. I've been OddMan105, aka The Odd One, saying thanks again to each and every one of you for being part of The Odd Ones and for joining us for today's late night live stream. And hopefully I'll see you here again for the next No Man's Sky live stream. So I will see you guys when I see you guys in the next live stream. Slashing Lakes, absolutely. Thank you so much, man, for being here. We'll see you next time. So, everybody, you guys... There we go. There's my thumbs up. So I'll see you guys when I see you guys in the next live stream. Please stay safe, and remember, don't just start the fire, bring the smoke, and take care out there. I'll see you all next time. Let's get some shouts out of the way before we go. So again, Slashing Links, we'll see you next time. Blind Richie, see you next time. Ace, we'll see you next time, brother. Take care of yourself. Sleepyhead, take care, man. We'll see you next time. And Mark Walker, thank you again. We'll see you next time. Nurse Nerd Gamer, see you next time. Thank you so much for being here. AZ, we'll see you next time, brother. Take care of yourself. Zenokiru, thanks for being here. We'll see you next time. I know Valkyra was here earlier. We will see you next time, Valkyra. Take care of yourself. God bless to you. Professor Cynical, especially, thank you so much for being here. We will see you next time. Take care of yourself. God bless to you. So everybody, Diamond Dog, we'll see you next time, brother. Take care of yourself. We'll see you next time. Everybody else, Mr. Let's see, Marty61 Plays, thanks for being here. We'll see you next time. And everybody else, take care of yourselves. Have a good day. Have a good night wherever you are. I will see you next time. Let's get out of here. So, you guys, stay safe. Take care of yourselves. We will see you next time.